but one day no you be try you be say Bruno Mudia no obi ka say emre yendi yede nka so Ghana yepo NDC MPP na nyoma na place sia no ebi be play e be hwe de ankofo beka
yes YouTube article how
because
radio plan before I start in the TikTok account and say
the next point I'm person making say you run the appeal could be meaning say week wa break but no okay maybe some person be politics and theatrics but last minute in same be on share so now on share na chairman and bra out because an interview here no okay we say you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house.
Yeah.
Now, me who nipa no throw stones no.
And but at times,
they are throwing stones.
And when
yes,
and when they are throwing stones, you you reply with hibiscus flowers and roses.
Sir,
okay.
It's no on share also more being politics, but need no politics in yakwe.
Wow,
because
maybe this is serious. I'm told to say YouTube and Facebook in off.
Oh.
Hey. Nana be one Billy Brass or had my bad. Watch my mom me also be Facebook live. Oh, maybe Facebook see. Me on back crashing before Nana. Hey. And some ban ye. Wow, okay, well let us
say radio need TV because
what they
share me a carry monacha sem. So we director of that intelligence organization biano and I say investigative agents biano sometimes you know so we could have control I think say
okay
I say winya finesse okay Tama na Kufa the very present
yes
me am offer KK Amwa ACP ona no ye Yoko executive director ACP Amwa
yeah
na kai time mo invite ye Ibrahim Ama also Ibrahim Ama 2017 no invite no Yoko
that checks no one
checks
hey that checks the doors
was about some 40 something
44 as I say
yes now we share tension and there was system anymore he decided yes now for 4 police strings in here but within 6 hours no release it Ibrahim Ama sign there uncle muhiana obe friend and clearly no you kwanya ye dey no be brief aso Sabi charges say they bought info we come say even kind of much charge no yeah obi no dey to Facebook yes obi no dey a whole deputy attorney general dey to Facebook we share nyoma atwetwe wa share Dr. Puni charges say they born in 2017 could read charges no and chairman won't media so Dr. Puni ko Yoko bisa sam odi how many days o nti who Yoko executive directors be who be na for be ni na ni penyin no da no okay say last alaji e betina alaji you can say last me can remo acha say Peter na defend no no defend no how na nothing
I na down for
alaji tia na make am be say obi a oti Ghana asisi a our expectation be under this President Mama we I told you one kasa because the value is the same. So what I say na send obuna na Kufa do de mama ha mama wetim ko wura bi na twa picture no wentimi amfa ma Dr. Bawumia no one day ye be chi panyi bi ye be hwe ni po be try say obeko
so shameful
enti no chama wontumi de no calculated omo aye so be frustrate papa no na mesre yakopon se o ma chairman ahoden na party phone pain for na assemble on person mu die nim no this is not the time ebi mu so say mo dey launch on political ambition because yes ebi mu consensus o mo dey call Yoko na genuine
yeah of course
baby won so ana o say akoye mabom ani powder na me dey pay bibi tin sem ni bo on pan ni say yen kan say the more na chairman na wo mu no the more na no maybe so say o baby because nipa no ba bonten a no nim no bi obetutu na o dey saving no patama just say but say mo ko kika nsem bi na detention ni e finesse tin am say lawyer apia ku bi no anka de ye nua gari ye wuti ase mpo we ye frustrating system bi a coordination say mo coordinate system ni ya unti make us be frustrated me mo ye so ehunti no Yoko for na say bi mo din nsem no praise omo e bi ono so strategy no ebia and I'm saying ebia now sa strategy you who strategy well it's the more so we hear no bisa no don't forget last Wednesday on Chairman Tuesday
Tuesday
Yoko dey no
Monday no
oko CID no I'm so on report to Tuesday Tuesday awia na oko ye no e no mo pick
yes it's no yen try say Chairman the bantam already in him say Vice President too kwan buy private jet or the ko buy okuje to sensing in the end this would always want things are ebe divert we know because the same be o market can Sam George Munsem Jinapo Munsem okuje to Munsem no they are coming back to them and how do they even justify it yes it's no unless catchers and this for then be on prepare say every month be on MPP paying be on ready because issues in their fineba na MPP paying for leadership and so make sure say you cheap paying be a you be strategy you be timi e de amani panade and yes you could go be na boa but
na ya chi obi nkwa na panyimu bi she baabi mo jan the feel we ye de wa afi ha we
na how presidential hopefuls no money almost supporters no presidential hopefuls almost supporters be there enkesa because we chairman me say guy be kaso ono kwa no kwa chere ni fie ono ma CID for information I mean
Alex Tete
yes
oye mama Canada
who bet me akase won pe won tumi asem what but won tumi whether who pe
yeah me mana me mama muntiana send it to me.
I didn't ask Peter. Said,
you send it to me.
Whether we pay one of the people in the media houses is here. MPP. Hey, chairman.
Of course.
Because media
5
house, you know,
radio stations.
Exactly.
5 TV stations.
It's the contribution of one to me. Because oh, didn't see unya be. But you dream or chana sementing. And you will say, this is Exim Bank has said working civil matter. This be any panel acquire false misrepresentation be an answer. You know, like I say.
yeah.
I know you're fraudulent way into yes, you call criminal aspect. No,
I mean that one. How does it?
but even Alaji, Exim Bank issue no crampon and lawyer and the appeal with some kwanga so muhu you know more steady and they are ready to meet Exim Court. It's women just speculation, you know. Na me emfa be about me support bi ni obi support na emfa chairman into or time bi mu. Because we are saying etua we yonko ho a
etuaduam.
Office etuaduam.
All right. 95.9 Wontumi Radio Movement Television so Bɛkyerɛ mu na mo hwɛ and patch very unfortunate say your Facebook YouTube na etekoi temporarily but nyame ancha no assign aba intini ye hwɛ esa ba bi modern is bia ifidi ifem godin Asare-Bediako ye dem performance na wa say my akra be kwa homa no so na kojo nkruma wo say no no so e wo holo monte akoro so be kwa homa so ne ye na kwakodi enkomo ma menko alaji so mini be we take from which angle.
Oh, may start with a lawyer and the Apiakubi.
But not the arrest and detention.
Which one?
Of Wontumi.
Oh, I'll go there.
Start from
same. Let me start from. You see, Ogoka said, I know many Peter.
Tobuasa. Davis.
Yes.
Opika Diano.
Yes.
I was say, me fat the first one by me fat to Swana. Mr. Salvatore made the mount. Mr. Salvatore made the mount. Now, the clarify Facebook post to be for not so na yen clarify the CA patrol. Aha, na ne shadi. Mr. Pa fatoso. Why na yen shadi the CA. Aha, anti OPK. Ya what they buy no. Anti was say patrol read me.
If the politics
with theatrics could save the chairman, he will be out. Instead, allow the lawyers to do their work. Hashtag and the appear could be.
I said,
it is good to say what place are there way.
Yes. Okay, maybe.
Delation no there many je home. When can delation one sem say what delete when I walk when I end this.
There be me person me shadi bi. Enti rain eba enra anajo. We we say be try you know. Na 6 mo show 6h.
Yes.
Me try screenshot na
6 hours.
I bet that almost 6 hours earlier. Ama wo hwa ase a na 61 comments and na aba.
Yes.
Verified account.
And the verified account. Na 61 comments and na aba. And na 22 shares and the wasi.
Now reaction here 187 right.
The reaction at 187 plus. A broso. What I see. And now no pay CA and na messenger in from Mr. Salvatore made the amount for no to swam me try this was aka
but maybe kasama we wo
okay o da ba kasa be sama but say ba for them to mouse say for no to so na alaji be kasa na osa na be to ama say be ya me ho nya din eti wen ba to be so na abey 1 hour ago was say I woke up 8:30 UK time, which means 7:30. So we'll do one. I woke up 8:30 UK time to see a post attributed to me, posted around 1:30 a.m. I did not make the post, and I checked my email and saw this effort to reset my Facebook account. That said, I'm sorry for the highly insensitive post. Everyone knows I will be protesting if I were around. Efforts made by different groups are welcome in the fight to release my dear brother to me. And now what the course account recovery code was say hold on just enra what ujini was sorry you know na nkofobi na pesa mo yenti nkofobi hacking into the account and na moko post to saa de no and na nkofo comment ya more than 60 comments nimpa more than 22 a share 6 hours and you know the hold mo no all right na
me who comment
sa o me ma ebe dem be try ni nti
Bodon
bra
share unim so why is he apologizing for the insensitive comment? Why
was it the post itself is insensitive?
So he's apologizing for those who hacked his account.
First one they say
okay Mr. Salvatore they read the notice
so he's apologizing for those insensitive comments na nipa no hacking accounts na edit to Troy.
A+.
Oh please. Okay, but for unity can yes. Be say
the politics with theatrics could save the chairman.
Yes.
He will be out. Instead allow the lawyers to do their work. Hashtag and the appear could be. Also and the appear could be na nipa no supporting. That's what I'm saying. Chairman is in the incarcerating Nipano. I'm politics with it. And the appeal could be Obian himself or Brian. Obian soon himself Davis OPK Brian. Obia war we are incarcerating on you are doing politics with this. With the main call is so lawyer and the appeal could be Nankasa. With the omun free so na Nyankopon e wo he. O here you know.
But I did have a cry. Ma it's about public discussion. Me want me feel where you could be. Share. Me ti win. And I mean, you need to win. Say, you make keep posts. On Facebook. Say social media. Say Facebook and now say WhatsApp so. Now me the comment me to see pe. Ebia anu odin kakra bia. Me na mfo bebre mu nyina mo yebi. Se board man ebi asa make ba mo ntiase ya. Utwa picture and say God what do you mean by this?
Did you say this?
Did you say this? Then I tried to explain.
Yes.
Me who be that say matra dia to ho. Yeah, I don't wash yeah unbefitting of me. And now unlike the seminar metro. Now 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. 6 hours mark I'm saying makode nyane ansa me hu bi e me ni na mfo
no bi obi eta na so na wada
enra ti me make post bi
na wada
enipa bi a me nim no honma within 30 minutes and was struggle no nya me number was why the call to me Facebook messenger me tanko it was so struggle and enipa bear for the kasa no nya me number and was say I dey me sure no who say very loaded. But what am I trying to say? Adam didn't baby and can say this is where it's coming from. Oh, hey, and also there, what can I be boom and I'm see you. And I said what yes. Did that to me, somebody I don't know. Now wait 6 hours.
No.
OPK 6 hours.
No,
I'm a sitting member of parliament. I'm a nipa more than 60. And now comment on hey OPK now for I'm wow.
That be no almost friend or man.
And what that? Okay. Yeah, quite.
That's all.
Okay.
Now, Peter about Article 14.3.
Okay.
Let me read it. A person, Article 14.3, a person who is arrested, restricted, or detained, A, for the purpose of bringing him before a court in execution of an order of a court, or B, upon reasonable suspicion of his be having committed or being about to commit a crime offense under the laws of Ghana, who is not released, shall be brought before a court within 48 hours after the arrest, restriction, or detention. This is the highest, this is the supreme law of the land, constitution. Until warrant now and the appeal could be and also free.
Me de minti that.
Warrant no court no more call your warrant now.
Even the so-called warrant, no. Madam Fulo Ebiasa in Texas, you can even challenge it in court. If
Warrant no more call
oh, please. Say Ebia,
you
no,
can go to court to get warrant to detain the person, but you will not even know to.
And the warrant ya would me ekipunu tambia ope. How?
No warrant no kwa no until a year and did he tell MPP for no more gather or hobby yen and say warrant in more? But see, I don't know. Sometimes if you are choosing lawyers, I don't know. May anyway. Because look, unim say we edubuahi. Ye no. The bill now use the same yoko.
Yeah.
The bill condition here 120 million.
Yeah.
120 million. And then the lawyer also said this is unreasonable. Or the court no. Yet is so by 80.
Okay, but how crumple no? There's another difference. A bill kofa what you media e buy say what you say man 50 million at 54 million.
Yeah.
What you me case no, how much was involved? At that time, how much was involved? 58 million Ghana cedis. Aha.
Now look, I check the year.
Meba.
Yeah, Ben, I check.
I don't know. The amount involved was almost equivalent to the bail bond.
Yes.
You know the money. How much is involved in the case?
We don't know.
Nobody knows.
So, let's say unim.
They themselves they don't know.
So,
they are going on petrol. They are going on fish.
So far,
expedition.
and some of your thing
Akake.
There's no official, not even from the AG. What do I say? There's no official statement. Say, Chairman, Yachino or Yoko because of A, B, C, D. Nyabanyina ye speculations in kwa. Na niema what you okofa by. Check the date. It was an NDC government.
Yes.
And man bill that same amount.
2011, right?
So why then do you blame MPP? Why then do you use that to justify why an MPP person must be detained? How? Yo.
I like it as well.
You see, Meme can be say this particular Attorney General or many opinion. Me respecting a power. Me, I'll say it publicly. There was a time Mikache Peter said he's allowing politics to dilute his law. Yeah. I told him
he shouldn't have taken up that position.
I told him, say, one year NDC for politics will dilute his law. This is the first time in my life in this republic say Attorney General's department case beer or mess starting on the prosecuting in the court of public opinion. This is the first time in Yehu Attorney General's be brave or my court. Did you hear the longest serving Attorney General? NDC. Obeda Samoa. Did you hear him holding press conferences about cases in court? Peter.
Oh, it doesn't happen.
The person who took over next, Akufo-Addo. Did Akufo-Addo hold press conferences talking about cases in court?
No.
That they still prosecuting.
Or do that
Ayuko Otu no more and I held that position.
No.
Even Wabaje Lame. Even that one, she did not go to specific cases.
No.
She had a press conference.
They prosecuted their case in court.
One a law lecturer. Watch their dear law or be respect to
also doctorate here, Papa Ibi.
What doctorate? In fact, Papa. Or not the yes, in fact, Obia sending me another NDC minister doctorate.
Computer.
And you know,
for France,
I make a chair or yes, or baby, or your minister.
That means all the doctorate, professor.
Oh no. Who say you know? I'm say or MPB or Accra.
Yes.
But on the no. A school be wo dey actually be dey no.
Go more West MP back also NDC so na dey aba.
Yes. Me say school be wo ha me I would do me be say my masters. Me call those schools no e call me PhD there me that house ah. say be friend me, I will do.
Still on track. Still on track. Still on track.
I said, say, so this is the first time, at least in the Fourth Republic. In fact, it's not even the Fourth Republic in Ghana's history. Man who say Attorney General need the deputy. Omu cases now they try their cases in the media.
Yeah.
Where Kokochi Nipa chairman Oba CID na invite no first day and a second day also on side report. The Yoko informed chairman say Omo invite no ana before Omo arrest no. Mo na obe chairman.
No.
Omanye.
In fact, it's CID na ehwe no. Nti utie omo kura omo call ni fie.
Yes.
Weekend na ka omo call penachi na ho asem bae na. They said say na ehwe no Accra. CID for ehwe no Accra.
Yes. No Kumasi. And a Monday or by CID no. And on what basis would you go and even apply for arrest warrant? And now until Monday arrest warrant and Ebechi chairman
Sana and the lawyer
Sana and the Pia Sana lawyer and the Pia Kubikai Omo arrest warrant and Eba. Fine. Until Monday Nipano call no. For how many days? One catch any panel. Even and the Pia Kubi was he able to tell us charges any boy and a client?
No, okay. And your own but you address other politics other issues.
Wo client kula no mo ya restricted no one casino the Yoko no did not tell you the charges so a what na ho ama deputy attorney general look at while all the sending go ho yes lo Peter when I want read the last part no mommy
there
justice
The Facebook.
Okay, international organized crime.
Yeah, I'll say the suspect is also under a second strand of investigation, which is part of a larger international organized crime scheme. The Yoko, as the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Yoko, is assiduously working with our international law enforcement partners on this second strand of criminal investigation.
You see,
I think that
now we are having a crop of investigators. Security agencies. I think they have not been fair to the Omo name Jumano to say book nipa we are meto on the book any Francis Bokunomo. Before you bring out with sightings, investigate to be a organized crime, maybe be. Before you do this, you have something concrete to be able to charge the person. Say Okoka same way say no crap say chairman yes I near my way. Where are you going to get the evidence from? You see, sometimes good they say work or school I could PhD. Wako school akwaji PhD but only fie nyansa o PhD no say be useless. If you are going to eventually case whereby a beba attorney general's department yes for prosecution you investigation when for advice and prosecution now wo ye deputy attorney general wo court say a beba no ho ye beba na chief justice accept no so na wo court wo ye deputy attorney general you have not nipa no suspect no you have not charged the person one for charges be amano like CID omo kache no near my wo you detain the person for more than 48 hours one catch and chere no then you come out with these allegations say NDC lawyers say NDC supporters omo nam chairman want to be engaged in organized crime international crime and omo akoye bi artwork be one for cars different cars meaning say cars near chairman cars pola
and be said the mammy brand new cars very six cars
we are if you are nearby
almost from Canada
a chairman toy because you have posted this fish on your Facebook. You see we are so on say the way you call it na and me can baby so called neutral so say omanya den positions omo de omo to make be but you were churches you were mosque you were CSO so now omo gidi say almost still the charity democracy say so obi ankasa because Ghanaians have given John Mahama overwhelming endorsement. And I said the Peter Kai and also MPP so far so still a year or more year Ghana for him until Biancasa. But you see, me cousin be we are sem na se also the Oduku Obia Ebia one kasa dachi wona adebeku. Look, Peter, say and this for almost starting say almost causing financial loss to the state law no.
Yeah.
Send almost first parliament.
Yeah.
That law no, and this one pass here. Who was the first person to suffer that law?
They say Victor Solomon.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes we are there. Marty Niama Bebre say Niama because of a year support they are doing things to say Ombema Ghana for and who say Omo Ruli, and they are doing these criminal things. If ne who are power, not say Oya Niama say also we are resetting is say you are starting afresh. Okoka almost say MPP time almost chiwe in Rambo Star. I thought say we're moving away from that. Also we are reset. Now you are upgrading, you are escalating near my MPP here. Odu say MPP back power, they will reduce what you have done.
They will escalate it.
Where are we going as a country?
Oh, they be saying a bell lawful. And I make a crack on the said, President Mahama na appointees no. Don't know why young. A lot of you are below 50 years, which means a lot of you, mama. A lot of you, mama, and that's what primary school, with JSS, secondary school. A lot of you, ma, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15. Mesramo.
I am a cousin. Say Peter Danfo, your former colleague. Raymond. Or no, as you say, he's a young man. And also, look, one to me, as you are saying, no, not only public office. Now, yes, say, who are public office? No, who you do things. On Kai say that Debbie, that Charlie.
All right, 80 and ABC. Now, I'm not paying.
What the important thing is to get chairman out. And that's why I was livid. I was livid about the way the lawyer handle idea.
But my main setting hockey to a be. I'm not paying. I'm not paying. Me lawyer Gary Makwedi Nkomo. One case will reduce. Now I'm not sure say he's happy about what has happened. I'm not saying say he's not happy. I would be too much. I'm not saying say he's not happy, but I think say he's not happy. Me no lawyer Gary Makwedi Nkomo no paying. Me friend busa as a lawyer. Na adai na lawyer Asare-Bediako bi. Ka asem. Na wako file document ya mesisi no frustrated system no. Ama chema kwa yendo yenti menyi no. No agwode. Uni minye ne ache utujiri se me metima ya de se chema wuntu bi. Me NPP head of legal na say bibi ni a me kwa bibi ma na frustrated. No can you imagine? Waso wo ho e na chairman yire ba fi. E ba ne ho e di sum say lawyer misraw. Asem ba bi adena koduna ni edin. Eni enyanyan ti twaje me. Na ba bia lawyer Asare-Bediako bi okone omokoba no. Yem se ntimi enwie peyi ntimi misraw. Hweso betima abamu a. Lawyer Gary Mako say if you hormone an wo free lawyer Asare-Bediako bi. Ebusa ne say lawyer na de ekoso no etesen and was saying to can was and decided I am filing for variation. And a lawyer Asare-Bediako be say what throw for variation but we am filing. We am filing because he thinks say ombetimi ne yoku for no ahwehwe aya mad na yen. Sad which means lawyer Asare-Bediako was also of the belief say motion for variation was necessary. Et lawyer Gary Mako hormona time ngoko na yibia make his headway bia no oba no so tinani mu so no se de lawyer misrew gina wo tumi say me chema wuntu mejere na file adi mame ana lagadi makoso le afọ na kasa musino and yen ko file but that time so na de peku bi so ene o mo so hyede mu a o ko back of that and na do nkan sen kwan
no di lunch na o mo na che baby
o da me ba eti na do we de kan na do we ensen kwan ene o file ye but o file ye no the better the say lawyer say will be a file adim to frustrate the process, which was for me it was a very unfortunate statement. Say minimum how I don't be you could be
say yes our process impact and adjuna chairman by fee
sad worker but you see and adjuna
stop from they
cannot be stopped. Oh, it's a very a best na it puts
we sure say a guy in there and I also a
no that's the only
yes
and you yoko for
but it's by you na say your mom pie na process them
and okay say if my mandate they withdraw crowd
me protected there no Mr. Santi me the amount but protected there na I think say about 4 minutes
30 seconds go down 30 seconds maybe 30 seconds
meba
wa koye wa try there say o be file for variation or ye chill client on Tuesday so Wednesday about 24 hours
yes
Thursday 48 hours
yes
after Thursday one June so be file now we plan B no new hot say wo no only the way no more negotiation.
In fact lawyer for bebre kwa ka che me say omo court wa asem bi ho a omu kwat me prepare for appeal Omutimi prepare for appeals to prevent an execution.
I mean, who be that?
Eti by the time a judge no edit ruling by say you are found guilty say na within 2 seconds.
Na appeal no aba.
Na you back so na appeal so dem.
Ya several.
And one no.
Me ya me penyi bi bra meka
say ya che. Do ya no. No I call for
Yeah dispatch. Me wo ho no asan we buy o ye wi ameka kire mo
okay industrial secret we dey make no say eti Mr. Santibacho
go on one day
yes
I will say
Audu ball
but before we be kono nipa be 3 ascend message say we class prefect na wood no
yes
ese na say we dey hu na kofo ha you easily interject because we class prefect
sister no
your friend call on another
because we are class prefect make sure say you abuse
I will watch baba o dey matter
don't abuse the office
o dey
meeting baba me go be sisi am so ma the side ba cho bo ade na ma me you be ko kakra but then ma me
akasije
baba me
one my
that is the state and I think it's smart. It's a bold tune I'm friend I'm getting sent and so Michelle and Opa. But near me person in one say the pele ye be you madia ni pa de nya pikinili. Inti I think say CID for so call Kumase no. Omo frɛ me so me gina kan na bi location ma wo Kumase. The bio wo bia no de Kumase. Once I have taken me here. Se mrano ni Ghana
na woma location na Kumase.
Yeah, me na ma location o pa frɛ me de o frɛ that is opportunity.
Woma location awo chama wuntumi fie.
Yes, o Kumase baby. Oh, ni fie baby e wo bia be any corner bi o se bia me ayi do. Me na de ma o musa. On frɛ no mo fin so mo si mo Kumase na mo so me trip ma banka. Na mo so mo ntin. Eti meeting kind. Nume dunkan na bi location no that friend of fair and am robin of our friend nebu just why na am gaten something na bi ma street no
aden intra
o sa den tia na say nyina ye Ghana fu na wo
okay so wo acting say whistle blower
yes na ono anso ama ya say aban na e ba Kumase a oni no a negotiation answer or see answer na president beba Kumase no efi yira mama pension onu na kan onu ne no asanya me ogina na finish na kan what say mama ne ye negotiation national security ne ye negotiation no no te ase that they are powerful than utumfo the president crowd in security ba ajo me onu ye negotiation am so okay that sadia me de me so me ni panana ye minim fa ne ho no ana minim pa se obiara who betumi aka kyerɛ me sɛ wopɛ sɛ wɔkyɛ sɛ mboa frɛ pɔlɔ adomɔkyere na frɛ ɛyi papa yi ɔyɛ Exim Bank agyentam menim sɛ wontumi gye $12 million cash ɛna second tranche na ɛyɛ $8 million ɛno deɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔma encourage ɔma afa ama no because $12 million menim sɛ agyentam de wontumi kɔgyina court because ɔmo frɛ ne meeting bi a ne ɔnkɔ ɔmo friend board meeting ɔnkɔ wontumi ka kyerɛ ɔmo board meeting sɛ ɔmo kura ɔmo anya lɔki sɛ ɔmo afrɛ no waba because ɔno ase regional firm adeɛ ɛyɛ dɛ na ɔno wabɛgye sika ɔmo bɛfrɛ no ti ɔmo ne ho kwan nti ɔmo gyina Ghana mmara so ɛde wontumi kɔgyina court sɛ agyentam sɛ meboa case ne da so court for Exim Bank opa frɛ pɔlɔ adomɔkyere ɔna ne deputy mesew me na meka kyerɛ magyere minka kiefo ne wo ntorɔ nti ano mmɔ sɛ wakyɛ because ne nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a sɛ ɔkeka saa nsɛm no anam sɛ okay once a me nso mewɔ organization a ɛyɛ citizen a Ghana yɛbinim biara no mede bɛma public no na mestati wɔ mu kyerɛ public no sɛ anytime ɔmo nya evidence no bɛba bɛma evidence to the public ɛno kyerɛ ma ayɔkofoɔ nya kwan frɛ
okay wo kɔ enti CID foɔ kɔ na yɛ deɛ na CID foɔ nso rely wɔ hɔ ɛma wotumi ma ɔmo direction to kyɛma wontumi fie no na wɔde kan de nkrataa kɔma ɔmo anaa
petition na akɔ run baabi akɔ ne akesakesakese ɔmo nyinaa obiara report under president nti ɔmo frɛ me no ɔmo ne me kasaeɛ no ɛnam sɛ ɔmo ntwɛn ɛnam de bɛɛ 5 houses location mede ma nam sɛ the last base mo anya no a ha deɛ mobɛnya no ɛnam de ma nti ɔmo deɛ ɔmo kɔɔɛ no ɛna wontumi hu sɛ ɔmo aba no na wontumi frɛ director EID kasɛ no sɛ ɔmo ma ne Monday ɔno aba bɛrɛ report ni ɔbɛka biribi akyerɛ obi aka mese nea memeyɛ na memdeɛ na mekɔm nyɛ obi bia me nti mesan frɛ ɛsɛne message nyinaa wɔ ha mesɛne CID officer no sɛ ɛkɔdi sɛ na ɔkyɛ ɔmo ne awie ɔmo asɛ nti ɔsɛ Monday ɔno abɛba
Bɛkyerɛ emu da hɔ hyia Gordon Asare-Bediako ɛne na Bɛdwafoɔ
Alright, for enti we wobere bi efe no Alex Tete we friend Alex Tete was so ye MPP ni pa enti na wo board ho safo hene che enema waye se wo se chaba wuntumi ko fie ma akọ 5 all send location ma chairman ifie ni se woni ha dia sa fie nko ade den a obehya ha so tibi se chairman wuntumi is not safe. Is living dangerously. And information biano enti de ewo hɔ no. Peter, and that was the day.
Let me say, na me bisa na me hu obi ka say CSOs no. O my come because MPP hu aye hin. But I would do best friend be and madam for be OTA. Who say we show you the other side.
Opposition policy almost feeling papa.
And now what trust and say, Peter, correct this impression. At least one CSO, Wadamfo, Vamo, Oliver Baka. So no, or CSO. Or say, or my go to a small kind. Or say, personal liberty is a fundamental right. No state institution has the power to keep a person for more than 48 hours without presenting them before court. The Constitution is clear. You must release the person unconditionally or present them before a court in 48 hours. If after 48 hours you don't present them before a court, the constitutional injunction is to release them unconditionally. The creeping practice of state institutions holding people and claiming that they must meet the executive bail conditions or stay there till they do without judicial sanction is absurd and unconstitutional. What I find strange is that I saw this happen within a Dubois case, and now it's known to me. In both cases, instead of applying for habeas corpus, the lawyers are applying for reduction in bail terms. Any police inquiry bail terms which are not fulfilled in 48 hours become void ab initio. One to me is being held against his will. End this charade. seeking lengthy pre-trial detention to teach a lesson is not the way to go, unquote. Wadam for Vakabama.
What should I say? You know, he's actually following Ghana constitution, no? Or TSA and our can cray. I will as you more. Majidi say, his lawyer, chairman lawyer.
Pastor mentions Binya lawyer, Nedi was here. Yam said, me quite man so. Lawyer Gary Macon, join a conversation briefly. Lawyer, been watching Emma Pastor that to say.
What is it? No, swear.
What the ever, and what the host, the Hubert for some my feel.
I'm a crack. That's a food and then would you know.
I catch up.
I'm a crack.
All right.
I didn't see my number.
I didn't know you Bia. Lawyer Gary Macon, MPP penny. Now, and na as a crate beto abonte say wa file bibi e wo court say billboard ne dia match ma wuntumi no eso na court no nhwe na omon kanche yuku force kom omon vare omon sakra mu e kire na ye tis be 839 ho ba bi no e na lawyer for chema wuntumi lawyer and their peer kubi enso be kan say komowie bibia nanso no obi e file court process bi ama a frustrating process no kakra ye hwe ye no ifa no ko obi aka se be ye ndisi fu bi na kwaye sa afa hwe ne se na ye wan so de na de ko ye no me pacho we de ye nka nkwa akiri ase be ne si ye sere wa tikiri mu
yo godden I'm church for after one of the coming town was but say there should be some clarity put to the public now putting the matter to rest. And I said, no, I'm not here that. Around 3 o'clock on. And Chamamu to me, you can share that. A friend said, I was about me, some of the panel. I'm so make office. And so around 3 o'clock, was you. Before now, Andy, I had Chamamu to me 8. I'm not sure the transfer money I casted the day before. Ama naka se nyom nyan shelf is nyan nkomo no si yo enti mi office no na me se andi nyam yanko nyan chakra no se na fiaso sala me se no na fiaso e de se no so boko na msna chema be na kudu say no de still no omiti condition no na se na Friday o what 3 days na condition meeting na da what you say no. And I said, "You want to connect anymore." And also, I prepare variation application, but on file. Now, so baby, any file. Now, the year crab, and you know what you file, no show or train documents for bill, no documents in the bar and sign up or file. No, tell my year to say, it's definitely almost 3. We are saying about 4. You never take almost your docket. You can't file anything. It's any Obama. So what I will do is I will file the variation. In case someone could be now, and then one year. Because when you file a motion on notice, you must give the other side 3 clear days now. You can't wait till Monday. We try to Monday, it means it will go to Thursday. And if I don't motion, it will period. Nti I will file it, and then when I want to know the and one, and it go wadro. I'm not know how much you maybe it about. So before the friend say interview, I don't know what you say. The variation no frustrated the bail bond execution. Not how. The variation is only supposed to bring the amount and the conditions down. 50 million Ghana cedis, meaning at the form. It too sure to be justified. At the form. And I did not ask him one permit or the host with me. So a lawyer should not sound and be waiting, say, what 1 hour train to say, when the document in any event. Okay, a document are the coin. If the document can meet the conditions, and one I said, my executive bond, then Tuesday, no, we'll do court, no, or say, I don't know, because it's not an injunction to hold anybody's hand.
So to say, will be a final variation. Now, after the bail execution, it's ingenious, it's legally untenable. It's legally untenable. Because it cannot be said, oh, see, vary the amount of mafia. Now, see, Nippon say, vary the amount of mafia. And yeah, in the car, I'm on side in the car. And you know, many are offer me not something to me. For me, the variation application can never and could never have been said that Ebama will be any amount of be born. No. No, if indeed they went there, they only call everything in the condition now. No one to call Mako sign it. Okay. And if the documents are there, that can be the condition 50 million now, and they are about one thing. And they are. So nobody should use any variation or apply to bring it down. And no woman actually a bail execution bond. No, it cannot be. It's legally untenable. It is legally untenable. Anybody who fell out that is the whole thing. It cannot be, and it could not have been. It could not have been.
Yeah, lawyer Matthias and
that violation is an injunction application.
It was an injunction, but
they
then
cannot execute a bail bond.
Yes, but then question be back from this discussion. They say, MPP penimu to say lawyer to say chema to me. And ya cheno and nema air cost and yes be a debate chama to my now 1 year but about politics and if I say a best crumpona what is the role of legal team say who becomes the lawyer for the accused and how do you wage the legal war say okay this is the person I want to be my lawyer number mutage namu share to say bedru
what they own say assembly for party one. It's assembly a party assembly men and director legal. I have to step in immediately. So assembly for individual home. Now we got all right, so we are person we are lawyer. We don't say I'm a lawyer. Assembly by now I'm call because initially no, not some question. A chairman personal matter and I'm dealing with it. Until the wife and then the aide came to talk to me about the matter. I said, no, I should step in. But the thing is now being turned into a political matter. Why you turn into a political matter? I can't sit back. I cannot sit back and sit on concern. I can't. I cannot. It's me wading into the matter now. It's to solve the problem. That is all. It's for me to meet here and they say, and I did not inform him. It's disingenuous. Come for and I get a public, you know. Come for. Ask him what I didn't call him. We spoke for almost 30 minutes. Ask him. It is ingenious. And I'm saying that there is absolutely no way I'll say a variation application to vary a thing and bring it down into the terms, no, can frustrate a bail execution bond. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Because what we are asking the court to do is for the court to intervene. So there are too onerous. The court not to my how are they for the execution? If indeed the document available to them no shows it can be executed. Sometimes my let's be honest with ourselves and to the people who represent. And to represent the client interest, I will also put the client interest in welfare. Yeah. That's how you come and talk. Tell the public say this here. That is all. But because I say the variation application has frustrated the decision of the bail bond. What are you talking about? And then I'm called law school now. What are you talking about? Call other lawyers, ask other lawyers. Whether if you file a variation application, it can put the decision of the bail bond. Call other lawyers and ask other lawyers. What if me? What if me? Call other lawyers and ask other lawyers. Some of these things, I am very bad. You shouldn't behave the way Andy has behaved. And I think it is very, very wrong. It is ingenious. It is unfair to the part of our profession. It's unfair.
Is there a stalemate? What's the way forward?
Oh, the way forward, Mr. Document the Kurana. Almost say, I've called for it. I've called for it. No fear making. I've called for it. When the document comes, we'll take steps to go and use the document for the execution of the bail bond. If indeed the document can meet the bail condition. Or in the alternative, the application for variation has to be moved for the court to intervene. Yeah. The document no how I make the condition now. It's simple. What the court, if you say million, a big limit here, not meeting, no offense sign. No, now, if I say go day. And no, I'm not 8 o'clock on. If I told last commission, one year, you know, about verify document. Eh? And you make 8 o'clock on. Last commission, 1 year, 8 o'clock about verify document. And I'm 8 o'clock.
24-hour economic. No, ABI.
No, sometimes that's not belittling our intelligence. Some quiet, will be a family, you know, and officially, you know. About 8 o'clock, no so called no. Put last commission officer was going to verify the document before about authenticating and not a What are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves? No, we live, you know, the real politics. We live the real politics. How? And you make 8 o'clock, no. Would like commission officer was going to verify the document no authentic. Say, and so therefore, document near Jatun until you can go home. 8 o'clock and not 8 o'clock. Friday. Oh, please. What then? My ability some of us are intelligence. Why?
Mati, I was for director of legal for MPP, lawyer Gary Nimako. Say, we qualify for documents no for bail application. Was so ofi and Obokata office. Omon family no so nhwem bi. And I think for me, that's the best way to go. Now it has moved beyond say chema wuntumi and no bi enya asem and oni abanya asem ababe say party no and there was some moji asem we some bu say but won ne menen ya adwen so kama say ye friend chema wuntumi no chema wuntumi say bin pedres wanya akwara or lawyer for be bre it all the father lawyer say we monka ya no nti ono legal group na e bia du die eneti ye hwe na yan konkomo no so your time no na bi tie yo 19 minutes past 10 a.m. I was afọ ebe mo bi achibim asabo bi akoba fe na wo join na program didi be che ba fe na won se kofo send messages there kwale there obi any hall ma we happy with it and please ma obi nka say we are throwing lawyer at their peer could be under the bus. We are just being very objective in our analysis of the ecoson say ebi awo na kasa no to won aka wafa lawyer you expect say be obey say this na amount but ama me no ka say teba wontum hwa me ka sem bi ye che me e wo OSP every 2 hours bia teba wontum frɛ me na wa nyame a na wa frɛ dawuru wa frɛ 2 hours ro fam ba ko mienu na wa nyame se pe na di marshal na wa frɛ dawuru say na God want to say this he kept on doing that for 3 solid weeks checking up on me every time every day bia me na nkasa not less than 7 times a day and then incommunicado me na nkasa enyi so intimate na fa intimate na yeto so whatever it takes us to move legally say bitima fa kwan papa bia so aye no that's what we are doing we are assessing all avenues baby betimi aboa lawyer dia pe ku bi waye bi baby abedun dia atwapente just a party the bem no mo hwe nipa beye bi wa me ni nyina audi enko
me ready ade we as I say chairman same way ye be wie no me ready we want to miss arrest and detention lawful. Yoko has done nothing wrong. Apia Kubi explains.
You don't throw stones.
And only is there stones when they throw stones when they throw stones into the house or more inside they throw stones outside no wow outside no person remo no one blame on
obviously Gordon let's give some time me kwa can read the message me who me and what me then what me date and science I got Godwin and I mean read the message me kind
Charlie
yanko
there any say say ade no aye hu nti lawyer Gary Nimako onu so agene fight no ye battle no ye bompa ye say ade no the file no as he said no it doesn't stop Yoko say bail conditions now ma meeting no granting him bail on Monday.
You see, the point is that
Now, if they
they want to keep chairman.
Yes,
And the slightest that if you are make us say
Peter.
yes,
ref.
I feel the wakai.
Say now lawyer and the appeal could be say near man processing now are ready. Your friend saying bail conditions have been met. Say no one say Monday, Monday omo ba na omo present omo inspections ni area by Monday no at least getting to a Monday there evening na ya chairman. Say Tuesday omo quarter once the chairman is bail conditional meeting the way filing becomes lawyers because and mute. And yes, I'm
overtaken by
events.
Yeah.
So I don't see the frustration in this matter. What's the process will be? You know, Madam for now or or no cry sometime no cry or say you shall file for habeas corpus. What the entire
habeas corpus no?
The entire no one filing no so on chairman did he has seen chairman. Normally you file it for them to produce a body. So no, he has been seeing the body, the person.
You know. Tuesday no more chairman. Wednesday morning.
Yes.
Wednesday no. Morning no. Lawyer the appeal could be baho. Now I 2 lawyers be no more din komo say. I was some of a file habeas corpus. I will court. I was.
They didn't know where he was.
Unfortunately, let me name mudin. But that's what the decision you have is say time about some of file for habeas corpus because you know most of them in the hospital say this into Henfa or some but I think they were stopped.
Let me tell you another secret. Let me tell you another thing. Let me tell I say another thing. Wow, we are the lawyer.
You know they say Gordon for Yando and we are mobile.
Yando so pursue. You say Yando so bomb near the other.
See, that's precisely where I'm going. Do not up to now. Wow, yeah, MPP who representing lawyer or yeah. MPP regional chairman, MPP's stronghold, chairman ya channel. What is a party for baby or money baby? A chairman.
There
wow, we had the clients. You are not even sure to tell party for say pay for say and no another party for the Namyoko or money NIB.
Even vice president, vice president,
Professor Bia sending message. Was it the climax of the program? They say, "Inya, first lawyer,
yeah,
simplicity.
Okay, no. That is all because they didn't make sense to me.
That was right to us.
Because at the end it doesn't make sense.
That's a abamu nipa bia e use private jet nkwadia. He is a man of principle or very resigning. Na eba do okasa asem no. It wasn't hatred for Nana Akufo-Addo, but it was because of principle. Asem naba. For me, Okujetwa resigning, it confirms my long held suspicion say he had personal hatred for Akufo-Addo. What's your point?
Na mia madam Fopa o say o kana do aye din or him anim Okujeto na me na mfo ngwa na me na mfo izukra problems to
so it doesn't take good friends.
Remo
Peter Dankasa no
me sanka no me sure say case ni ntia
Peter Dankasa no problem child.
Na down for omunya down for
Bakui.
Yako.
Okujeto de madam fo pa enya nchen. Asem wo ba menya mbisa no ho asem. Enti me bompa ye say. But I will be surprised if I will resigning. On resign. I say politics there. Opposition o kan sem bebre na uban so aya na ye. Nti me okujeto asem ne kwa de enche dan hia me kase say the CJ no. Because CJ no right is being
okay, what does the other 2 minutes?
Oh, guys, running away.
Nepa on social media.
How do I do? How do I know how me jai? Oh, when I am in Bama, I say me here, you know, see just some 2 issues.
I got a body.
Oh, good, just with my friend. If you are my try, say my friend. Yeah, CJ as some long ARH. Now I don't know picture be. Me I would do a share picture be. Oh, free Supreme Court. Oh. Na ushepa. Yes. Na very sad because it is clear say omu tete and I'm tempted to agree if I would say enya mra na omu pese omu edi so edi CJ. Yes. Because CJ file ni bi wo court say committee na ma form say omu nya mu hwehwe mu no. Enipa ba akubia or the petition aba committee na nim no. Sa nipa no obo me ko adu say me ma judgment bi a anya ne de enti yempam me. Na in that same judgment no about the compound interest last God don't change him any simple interest. Nipa na or that committee na nim no. Ano no. That's it pamai. No te sa committee no so.
What is our case?
Sa case no case na enunti ye board chief justice ko adu say wa come make judgment bi etia. Forget about article 127 and say omo immunity. No. Sa nipa na otena case no so with the CJ no also gave a judge a ruling in favor of the petition. Na sa nipa ya na petitioner yin so asade case abrand say omo me for say me ruling na me make here no wrong. Enti already no sa nipa no kra obetena so a ni decision is already known dada. Enti court enfa no kwanya court no beko court enhwe no on council court said there be. Now the processes now what say share near the no is supposed to be in camera. And so if it's supposed to be in camera, say ye mia ne kwama na wumpo a onye din because it's supposed to be in camera. Doesn't make sense. Na ne eye hu na ye ma reho second issue me masem ba wie nkra na ama afi de me ya pa bakra ne say omo say Steve that's supposed to prima facie case na President Mahama any a council of state determine no. Of all the cases no you know some dem fee better radio so say cases now omu yetia chief justice bi wo omu bogu yi na bi wo honso a omu nya ehun eye ditia no chief justice opposite ohun which of the issues and President Mahama any council of state enya prima facie case against her no me prepared to address the issues yes am fama no hey picture na aba no
picture ni we ye ebra koku agido and Nana Akufo-Addo presidency ya chain for treasonable offense enti eye no na betibo drusu any betibo drusu ni President Mahama na ye friend say esedin ketia Julius Debra han hwan na wa no okay it's a light to into me we omko hwe no kama enough time akwakusia no President Mahama woni je as opposition leader abama access to then suspect efo kwaku agido ho and that time na ba say reciprocate the same respect and protocols justice libi towards former vice president dia what trick no adanko that it is ade joma ma ye no serious at the heart of disrespect and a dishonorable activity and why it would the no picture than ye can
mommy the dress no ye come on
but mood
young lady
quite ebo
but the medium must be say I'm refer to Charlotte Osei case no in determining the prima facie case against Madam Charlotte Osei no it was 6 of the issues and on the man to address. Forget about all the allegations of make it here no specifics 6 and yedi tia Charlotte Osei man address it and it was made known to Madam Charlotte Osei. It was made known to Madam Charlotte Osei and then the lawyers tadia sorry and ne edu tokono so yes say mani hu the allegations are na say issues say ye kotia no ntia Omagina so they determine prima facie case against her, and nobody is talking. Yeah, time will tell.
Eboyako.
To speak on CJ.
Aye, Eboyako. Peter, you are out.
I think so. Sano, make sure say you won't conform be or aban we more. John Jinapo, Sam George, Same Okujo to Blakwa. And Attorney General can answer me. One shiny, one of the abandoned beba form. See, Okujo to Sam. In fact, one of the young guys, I mean, if his only principle of politics, and Samuel Okujo to Blakwa. He doesn't have any principle. He's always playing to the gallery. And in there, now, the anti-sense, he has become the #1 diplomat of the country. And I'm a boy. Until I say decision people take it so we'll close it down. Washington, embassy. Charlie, I am not really free to be official opposition.
Sadia Moye, Mobo for Munya, Boba money for Munya. Me one city. To me, if you say that questions can receive money instantly with more remittances. Adey, yes, sir. Momo for Miss Ramo. I'm not expecting anything from Miss Ramo. Hey,
no. And you know, as for Okujo to Blakwa, in some broken fan and Akufo Addo, say 9 years speculation, 9 year hatred being a woman and Akufo. But again, I don't know. NDC for the MOE, we say analogy caso, attending I saw canning some medium near the no. One of my promise say, Rama for. And I will tell you, last me catch a go no, I say, Dr. Dominic, I know I'm problems are better more. Any NDC for year 2010 as Attorney General or to office on me chasing. Because so what should I do one case now? Now say I'm court and I judging professor. As Attorney General person for so or your plea bargaining.
Yes.
Of course. It is our evidence. I don't know call on non prosecuted case. It is Dr. Yeni deputy there. One media lawyers. First one you wait me other than this. We have evidence. Oral. Near concern for the actual. But in the courtroom, courtroom one evidence. See by the time we did 6 months on 5 man party for us. And then I'm former chairman Dr. Kwame said there are several ways of killing. At that time, no more person Georgina would come. The only my missus say no person be here. It's the NDC. Omo buying and omo send one plan. Me last time me catch you be say, Madam CJ, I was suspension. No matter how the outcome of the case, no. Omo we anka so omo from the Juma dey on jam omo. Because these guys Dominican as Attorney General, we President Mahama as President. Process what we do from you, they are not ready to sit down with you and work with you. Oh, the Omode Jimen Sana, why election we sky some releasing or the two uncle for Kakano, release it because one person creating pressure on was a many in Paboni. Yeah. Because we are more banaso.
The fact is
exactly, more banaso.
But
exactly, more banaso. Good. But in all this name. Judges who are almost now my movie case so and I say now saying some court no much to be wow anyway me just said we are be if I me wo different way quartet but to say many way I am wow okay okay nipa nuani nipa bad we dey abo bi be kawa na fro to me nti na I can only wish the mame well Tizana Peter ka last one ni kunkran free court opie no na eya yo ho but yen hwe de be kwa kosi
Yako out
Peter
1 minute
wadanfo Ablakwa so okache Peter say Mahama we ni on e be foreign affairs minister and I told Peter say this guy say me ye the chief diplomat am a social media freak any propagandist Ghana ni mogwase I said it from day one. Peter, I said it in camera, and I may say publicly everywhere, say, a black wire social media freak.
Why are you bringing
So my or a social media freak and a propagandist, and you don't give your chief diplomat, you don't trust your whole into such a hands of such a person. Mama no, you see also no. I think there are no values in this country. If there were values, a black one is not qualified to be our foreign affairs minister. Period. And I'll give reasons why he's not qualified to be a. No, all right. You don't look. In fact, I will cite again from Obeda Samoa, or your foreign affairs minister, up to or no. Who has behaved this way as a
Mohamed Mumuni. Foreign minister.
He's now a council of state member.
Alhaji Mohamed Mumuni.
Even your friends say Mami way.
Beba be council bi. Na me say be ken.
Former MP for
Hanatete.
Me say the last foreign minister Ghana had. The last foreign minister that Ghana had. Pay me appreciation of that was Hanatete. I'm saying it.
Look at
that was the last foreign minister that Ghana deserved. Victor Beho. Victor Beho. Seka said Victor Beho, Ghana's foreign minister. Champion Ghana's a year. Yes. Mohamed Mumuni. What are you telling me? Nana do that Kufu. Hanatete. Hanatete put the lawyer communications person.
Yes.
But you could see, say, on my communication, she brought it to bear. What I said, that diplomacy. Maybe I told the person with dear person born my born. A dear man person me born my born.
Okay, man, you see, Peter. Now.
Busafo je say me ba so yapon ya wie ma pon awie enti busafo e da munyi na amase
tie for emfa nche wo
meti kasa meti o
look see the asem there me ya e wo mo pa ne say ye call court mama call court issues no ko resi here no would you know the reason why ye bogu here deputy attorney general ka say the main reason, reason, who reasons no, but that was the argument of Deputy Attorney General Justice Ram. Say matters no ye in camera. The reason once the suspended CJ the matters no in camera abba Supreme Court, she has violated Article 1468, and therefore she should be thrown out. Supreme Court unanimous 5, no, they agreed with this bogus thing, and I maybe say. Because in camera, almost 5 judges no. If there were to be allegations against them, that would lead to their removal and almost call in camera hearing. And things say their rights have been trampled upon. Where were they supposed to complain? Which avenue were they supposed to complain? They should be in camera and die in silence. That is what 5 justices of Supreme Court they want their colleague to face. She should die in silence. If because it's in camera, nobody should hear her. Her ordeal. Yes. She should die in silence. Yes. That is what the 5 justices of Supreme Court unanimously have approved. And this is the first time. This is the first time who said in the history of this country, Supreme Court judges want to see the back of their leader. This is the first time in the history of this country.
Now I agree with you. What you said, listeners had to hear what you wanted to say.
Exactly.
It's ready. I concede. Now I was for your first like I say a match Maroon to wherever he is. Your mom pay mano. Young chair or do. A mano. As like I said, will be beyond. Samaun to me as a baggy. What bompire mano go by enti. One make key contribution, receive a person with the bois. What make suggestions? What encouraging call for so beyond to the support. Yen to me and yet at the na. Away. Okay, Mate. Yet to me, and cat at the yet to me and cat at the ya. Yen ye any pem be dim and face Solomon. I was a buy ye dear. Ama issues not bending and say a cut throat bill conditions. cut throat ye ka say ade cut throat loan na ade say wo besia no eti we say the ana say Shylock sad wo de ba mo mpisi be eti ye no ho na ko ba asem nyame ncha de Dr. Bamia epedipa ema omudi ne makosi awowa ena enura so yete say Dr. Brian Champon so de kakra kososo a ama fe de yes adimpo no eti bacho de ame de also di bia kososo ama esiri de kososo o da bi bacho da bi baso me semo ebia ba ko de confess be na 40 and on 20 ko kan ho asa be broso if you don't know, it's not a matter of equal share at YouTube one also di bia kososo ama afepo say abroso which be bia dridi e was enka ma wontumi enka obafi but say otimi fo otimi wa da na de ro say yes wo ro yi wo kaba ena fo abeti but the minimum say otimi fo otimi wa say wo ro wo kawa e fo abeti ya bompa e ma ma wontumi yinim say ne ho edodo no na nso no Yakobon be me na pie ababonten abrahodi emu more rejuvenated na wasare focus mana dom yo mo say omo ye campaign ko amache ma wontumi you come out victorious ama enipa enibegu asra me bo Kofi Kinata nwumbi o se saman enipa no neti takrade eno se ye pese etu kwan se wo tum takrade a stowaway sa ne manema no sa eno se entu kwan yen ena na danfulu ko Libya no sa Africa Kofi Kinata se story no worker no se Kofi makwa Libya na hoye data Kofi Kinata nso enye ska kra total aye shock akra wodi adwuma amwa tonton ne menyina ato na japade woko Libya na dafo le train o Libya na dafo ho man Kofi baaye ni ska kra hye no ho no se azei no what di bibia ba na we ne wo hye hen we se ni se wokoyi a was an wojije ne menyina oji ska nyina wo Kofi ho o se twem ha me be sisi awate ho ni mutam en wotna ho za kwa di sika yi ko wadi Kofi Kinata japade nyina eko afene ewia bonne wada na sesa na nsuo bubom na nkofofoforo bia ba na kasa no bo kampo munim aze holoba ho na je se Kofi Kinata yam sise ya Bɛkyerɛ ko yekukunu ko mpodisa nyame ncha di opie etra da Africa se Kofi Kinata yakukunu koso wanteninka na da fulu pie ba Kofi Kinata no wo Ghana se waye wodefo obaaye kuhu Kofi Kinata yem anu wotwa so ka so hu saman so ka se yekukume to hu saman ma ye mahyew na mo ka se yekuku chema wuntumi na julumba nyumu no ye na me binya na head ne ko title na sa empempe mo ke ma me hwe ni sie be na mo Chris mo fa chame ma mo me hwe sa empempe ni sie ase beta boss anyumu no okay what the voltage the boy be boa you see we ya eni what the voltage the boy eti na mu ni mo say tie the boy le set die now you pride yourself say me na me man the few locations makwa 5 nyame nchado be pia ba he we be nyambo next week edwa no le fa se wuku ya kra opie ba odi na wotwe ho enye hwe ehuhuru gropo ebejo yene na tita afo nyina ebe koso ina dwuma kama etan ma obi enso namfo ehu bia na obi emu ye fa sida kese ma Dr. Bamia ye fa sida kese ma Dr. Brian Champon ye fa sida kese ma Gary ni Mako MPP Director of Liga he says almost ajabo mobo I'm sure say the omo have a conference na omahwe na omo ne lawyer pe ku bia tase ahwe be shortcomings bia be ye na maka bibia bom because we need Chama want to be back MPP for full soldiers. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Full soldiers amona bibia mu hu Chama want to me da Chama want to me emfa so pongu fompo ma bi mpete ho da munyina mabom pem ma baba Bɛkyerɛ wodo na mi shamu enkofo biti kumase Chama want to me ko yisika akoyi gold ewo ayi so na ukoyi TV so abodam sem obi koyi gold ayi so na nti waka dai na obo gold ayira o gold ayira ya no ko no ni studio no hene best studio no kan was share sika na muka was this is solid gold ono chest he was trying to differentiate between solid money and the liquid money no was liquid money in the bank no me there solid any no yi bi to no ya no how can this one lead to a party what I say eti our time doors do what time do doors do but ni pattern wa Yakobon edo ma me mo sa anyu ise na Mr. Sadba to birthday no fato so ma me da se birthday dwam na de ma wo na me hwe that's what the picture we not to the buy na kwaro ya athlete na ino akwasi Asante Abedi okay Abedi de bia ha e ba ball no bobo eso otu make ho etu olo no nti ino akwasi Asante Abedi Abedi de ne no ano no etine Mrs. Estanti Mrs. Esther okay ma hu be be kwa favor Mrs. Estanti na no okay na be ma Mr. Asante Abedi ne ma me de fe no Abigail Asante Abedi enti NDF we jagbawi and Testament Proverbs 17:28 amount ino akwasi Asante Abedi what the 5 years in there happy birthday yes right so e fast that kese Mr. Asante wase no ma odi bibia ehwema ye ene akalanji echi ne masa AB Billy mu nyina no so de aseda kese mamo alaji me that's why ebo na class prefect now ye nya overbearing class prefect naturally bad me so me find people no America cry